Hi guys, Addicted to Arsenal, episode 13 here, and it's a hot one. Seriously. Hi guys, CJ Root here, how you doing? It's Friday night, it's a baking night, and I'm here recording. Why not? Sitting in my living room, I've got my screens up, why not? Episode 13, what a stormer this is. We've gone now from 2020, into 2021. Let's get down to it. Let's see how we've been doing. Now, last time I left you, we just played Norwich and we took it to the Canaries. Right, so we just played Norwich in the league, which we won 2-1. There, goals from Aubameyang and Pepe. Jamal Lewis getting one back for Norwich. We then travelled to Ajax. We lost 2-1 right at the last minute, so it's a bit disappointing, but we fought back. West Brom then come to the Emirates, 3-0 victory. Pepe, Xhaka, Lacazette. We were doing well going into December then, but it started abysmal, and I know people like Bad Jokes, people like Kits by Jack, who are West Ham fans, are going to love this. We lost 4-1. Tony Adams hung his head in shame. It was shocking. 1-0 up to West Ham, Sebastian Haller. Lacazette then equalised. Haller then scored again straight after the restart. So you think 2-1, oh yeah, that's good. Then Kolasinac got sent off, which was not good. Forness, and then Haller completed his hat-trick. 4-1 victory at the London Stadium. That was not impressive at all. So how do we bounce back? Istanbul come to town. Hard-fought victory, just a 1-0 one through Nicolas Pepe. Then we played Chelsea in the Premier League. Lacazette scored. With injuries, we've had to play Emmanuel Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe got his first goal. That was a nice little victory. 2-0 against Chelsea. Picked us up. Then we played him in the EFL quarterfinals. Sebastian was coming back from injury. He scored. Then Christensen scored, and then we had to go to penalties, which we won. 5-4, I believe, if I look at it. I'm not 100% sure. It may show us, it may not. But it was not. It was a hard-fought game after the Premier League game, which was not great, and it's taken its time. So let's carry on while we're looking at that. So we had then Southampton away, and that was going into the week of Christmas, which was Man City next, then Fulham, before we hit 2021. And we were still sitting second in the league at the time, so it was really really hard. We were trying to cut the gap, and the Man City was winning, and it wasn't great, but we got there. Let's I'll be right back with this. Get back to the season. 2 seconds. And we are back. So where do we get to? So Chelsea, there in the EFL Cup. And it's done it again. Sometimes I hate laptops with it. So Chelsea in the EFL Cup, we got the win on penalties. Then we went to Southampton. Lacazette with a hat-trick, and Saka getting one as well, which was really good. Saka was playing left back due to injuries and suspensions to Kolasinac and Tierney, so that was really good. Then the big one, Boxing Day. Man City at home. Dybala put Man City 1-0 ahead, and it was looking shocking. We had Kieran Tierney sent off. We had to throw everyone at it, and Denis Ceballos got us the 1-1 result in the end, which was good. Fantastic result. But the year ended on a sad note for Tony. A easy predicted win against Fulham. We went 1-0 up through Lacazette, but then we lost 2-1. That was sad times. Come January, come the turn of the year, Blackpool in the FA Cup. That was hard. Tony went with a full strength team. I wish you could see it, but obviously screen's in the way. But I'll go through it. Leno, Bellerin, Sidibe, Diop, Tierney, Sabatier, Xhaka, Ceballos, Pepe, Aubameyang, and we went with Martinelli up front. Martinelli scored his first Arsenal goal, which was good, but only come away with a 2-0 victory. Then Man United in the EFL Cup semi-final. Look at that for a result. 3-0 at home. Sabatier, Lacazette and Pepe, three key players, just tore Man United apart, which was brilliant. Then we had revenge against Wolves. Lacazette, Marcel and Reece Nelson getting on the score sheet. Bearing in mind that we have just lost Aubameyang and Pepe to the African Nations Cup. That was a fantastic result. We then went to Watford, or Watford come to us. Saka, Lacazette, and returning from loan and given his first appearance by Arsenal, Fabio Silva finally got on the score sheet, which was great for him. We then had a trip to Swansea. Jack Wilshere scored his first goal back for the club, which was fantastic, with Xhaka and Rob Holding. Three unusual strikers there. It was fantastic. What a result. Which then leaves Man City next up, away from home. That's the game we're going to have today. Hopefully we'll get the 3 points. Then we've got Sheffield United in the fourth round of the league, FA Cup. Man United in the second leg, and then Man United in the league. Competition wise, we're top by a point. How roles reverse on Boxing Day, where Man City were in the lead, Arsenal are now in the lead. Tony Adams having a fantastic season so far. Real Madrid, they're in the Champions League. That's going to be a scary one. Obviously Sheffield United and Man United in the cups respectively. Lacazette is our top scorer in the Premier League with 16 goals. Marcel Sabatier, the Arsenal fans are loving him at the minute. Is one of our highest rated players. And Bellerin is getting the most assists with 12. He's loved whipping that ball in. So I can't argue with the team. It's doing fantastic. We're 3 days away now from Man City. We've got a hell of a good squad here. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's really good. Let's see what we can do against Man City. A couple of players have got, obviously Cedric is going out on loan. We're going to have to do a day up in the next game, I think. But yeah, Cedric's going out on loan. Wasn't getting a place. I had Bellerin, I had Chambers. They were doing better. Cedric's is there for a backup. He may come back, he may figure. But we're doing fantastic there. So let's see how we get on. Just praising Xhaka. He's been fantastic. He appreciates it, which is really good. Right, join us. Man City comes next. Guys, we're back at the Etihad. Right, they've gone with Ederson in goal. Walker, Savic, Laporte, Shevchenko, De Bruyne, Gundogan, and Tonioli, the youngster of the Italians, in there, with Bernard Silva, Raheem Sterling, and Paulo Dybala. We've gone, obviously, sadly. Well, actually, I could do it. So get rid of that and get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're going with Leno in goal. Chambers, Holding, Sidibe, Kieran Tierney, Xhaka, Ceballos in the middle, Sabatier, Nelson, Saka with Lacazette up front. That's how we've gone. That's how we've performed. We're going into the Etihad. We're going with a team talk. We're top of the league by a point. This could be a difference. I'd like to see Tony Adams win. Tell the players they've got to prove a point today. Hell yeah, they've got to prove a point. So let's get out there. Let's start at where we last finished. We can do this. In the tunnel we go. So I'm going to give Arteta his moment in the limelight with this one. So big game. Tony wants to be focused, not be involved in it. Let's hope the Arsenal can do it. It's going to be a hard game. So here we go. We're playing in navy blue tonight, so it's all about the blues. Ideally, I would like to be in red, but I ain't the game manufacturer here, so we're doing well. It seems to be all Man City at the minute. Dybala has a go. Stand looks. It's very much all Man City at the minute, where you can see at the bottom. Look at that, 23 games, 18 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses, though, but we've got a 4 goal difference, plus 55, 37, so we're doing better than Man City at the minute on goals scored and all that. We've just drawn 1 more to them. I like how we're using Saka and Nelson as like the future as well. No Aubameyang, no Pepe. Well, let's look at the league table. So we've got Swansea at the bottom, Watford and Leicester. Leicester's just sacked their manager. I don't know. They talk about Didier Deschamps coming in to be their manager. They're up to our bottom 3 places. Then you've got West Brom, Bournemouth, Southampton, Sheffield United, Norwich, Tottenham down in 12th. That's a surprise. Fulham up to 11th. Burnley in their 10th. So that's the top 10. Then you've got Villa, Everton, West Ham, Wolves, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man U, Man City, then Arsenal. Right. We want to demand more. We need a victory here. We need to extend this lead. Bear in mind, Tony is fighting it on all 4 fronts. So, League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League. Real Madrid's going to be the hard game. So, bear in mind, they were in for Lacazette earlier on in the season. So, it's a bit of touch and go. And I can't believe we're 25 minutes in and we've not had a highlight yet. It's quite shocking. So, must be doing. Here we go. Tierney with a throw now. Kieran Tierney into Sabatier. Saka. Xhaka. Lacazette. Nelson. Nelson's in. Nelson scores. Yes. Arsenal lead. Tony must be delighted with that play. Reiss Nelson scores the goal to get us going. 28 minutes on the clock. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That will take us a lot further now. Can we keep our heads now? Can we keep the heads? That's the question. Great play from the left hand side to Tierney, Saka, Ceballos, Xhaka got involved. Lacazette, great hold up play, and to bring in Reiss Nelson, that's a cracking ball to play it in there. We're still waiting for it. That means we're opening up a 4-point lead if this carries on. God, couldn't ask for anything better than that. That's cracking bit of play there. Still waiting for the next highlight, and it's still 38 minutes on the clock, and Reiss Nelson's goal seems to be the one to Dubai. Do you think they've got Dybala in the team? I think they spent 100 million on Dybala. And you think with the likes of De Bruyne as well, you think they'll do something, but you look at who we've got. Callum Chambers is not even a regular starter, but he's holding his own there. I'll put him in next to Holden because it's a strong English core, and he nearly got he got an England call up last season, so it's doing really well for his confidence. And we've got 1 minute of injury time to be played, and it looks like we're going in there at half time 1-0 ahead. Here we go. Zinchenko, De Bruyne. Xhaka tries close down, got it into Dybala. Tognoli. We tried to buy Tognoli, but they wanted so much for him. Pressure. Reiss Nelson gets in there. Here comes Xhaka. Plays the ball to Lacazette. Lacazette is onside. Ederson makes a save. Arsenal corner now. Arsenal corner. It's half time now. It's half time. Arsenal lead 1-0 here at the Etihad. That is really good. I don't think the job is done. Tierney looking nervous, but he needs to have a good game now. I don't want to take him off though. It's like that. It's a settled team. That young team. Bear in mind, Wayne got one of my star centre backs. That's really uncalled for. Right, Saka with a free kick. Bit more. See, Sterling comes away with the ball after a clearance. There's a tackle in there. Tierney plays the ball over the top. Saka again. Ceballos tries to spread it wide to Nelson. Sterling getting held up. They're playing triangles. Zinchenko is pressing down on Chambers. Chambers has to go out and close him. Ball's in. It's just over. Just over. Man City have come out with the restart looking like they mean business. Let's demand more here. Focus after feedback. We can. Come on, it shows that Man City are beatable. And bearing in mind, this is a fantastic Arsenal team at the minute. You think last season winning Europa League, practically the same team, adding a couple of young faces just to show that we mean business in the market, like Fabio Silva. He'll probably get a run out. He won't start the game at the minute, so but he will do soon. And I think Wilson Sidibe's come back in after a season away and formed a really good partnership. And Holding keeps coming in and out. It's really good for them. Lacazette's finding his scoring boots as well. You can't beat them. But yeah, this is a tight game. It is a tight game. We've got a few options we can do. Christ, I just saw that. Apparently Fulham have beaten Man United 5-1, which is a hell of a result there. So it's pushed Man United back down ahead of the EFL semi-final. They brought Jesus on. He's on for Sterling, which is a strange one. Are they going to put Dybala on the left and bring Jesus up front? I've got to think about making my subs now. It's one of those, and I think we've got to look at There you go. Dybala's on the left, on the right now, and they've brought on Sergio Aguero. Right, 70 minutes. Let's make some subs. Right. Guendouzi. I don't want to risk Xhaka getting a booking again, get himself sent off. And I'm going to bring on Fabio Silva for a start. He claims he's really good for the Premiership. He claims he's ready. 18 years old, Portuguese striker, signed from Porto, so we can see how he does. So he should get the defence quite a handful if I can get the ball up there. We're not getting any highlights. It's quite a dull match, but 55,000 seeing this game. They've brought Rodri on to sit in the middle and put Tonioli up front, more forward a bit next to De Bruyne. So it's now just picking pockets, I think. Can Arsenal do it? It is that we brought 3,000 fans up to the Etihad. It's 77 on the clock. It's taken its time, I will say. Usually I like to see a bit more action so I can commentate for you guys, but I do apologise tonight. It's quite a stalemate. I really thought we could do it, but decided we're going to have, if we get to the finals, bear in mind Carabao Cup, we are 3-0 up in the semi-final. That is going to be on here. We're going to record that, have that game. But I'll tell you something, we'll come to City. Right, Man City, here we go, 83 minutes. Aguero. Back out to Savage. And Jesus has scored. But, ref's calling it. VAR decision, no goal. Arsenal still lead 1-0. There's controversy there with 5 minutes left to go. It could have been an absolute shocker there. Tierney, Spatier, Ceballos, Guendouzi, Sidibe, back to Guendouzi. We're playing triangles now. Look at that. Saka, Tierney, Ceballos. Rodri closing down. Aguero, Dybala's now on the break. Dybala, Holding's going over. What a tackle there by Rob Holding. Dybala's got it back. He's good in. And Jesus has levelled it with his 50th Premier League goal. That is not what we wanted. Alright, it still puts Tony's team a point up, but that was a great tackle by Rob Holding. Got taken out of position though. So here we go. Walker. Arsenal 6s and 7s. Ceballos tried to find, that's where the pace of Pepe would be. Dybala, it's just over. It's all Man City in this second half. This is really quite shocking. Saka, Tierney loses out to Dybala and gives him a bit of afters as well. We're 93 minutes, nearly at full time. I'll be happy to come away with a 1-1 draw against Pep's team. Walker, Dybala, they're playing it between them. Back to Melissa Savage. Try to get Tonioli. De Bruyne tries to float it out wide. It's out for a throw. Walker can't get it. Tierney, take your time. Take your time. He's got Sidibe there. Where's he going? He's got to be playing it up the line. Got it. Saka. Tierney. That's it. It's full time. It's 1-1. Tony will be happy with that. So, man of the match. Who can we say? For Arsenal. Alright, Xhaka, who got taken off, got a 7.6, but really good. Right, here we go. Little bit something different now. We're going to take you to the trophy room. There he is. There's the man, Tony Adams. Look at that. He's got his UEFA Cup that he won last season. This season, he's